5 months after passing the Privatization Act, President William Ruto now warns that loss-making parastatals are living on borrowed time. Parastatal heads have further been ordered to remit 80% of their profits after tax to the national treasury, with regulatory institutions required to surrender 90% of their surplus funds.
And I want some of those institutions to volunteer. Because if you don't volunteer, some of them should tell us, hii institution yetu tafadhali fungeni, sisi tutafutie kazi mahali ingine twende tufanye, alafu ndio Wakenya wawache kupoteza pesa zao.
Ruto met with heads of state corporations at State House in Nairobi today to deliberate on budget cuts. The president has directed parastatal CEOs to reduce their recurrent budgets by 30% to lighten the burden on the exchequer.
We must rationalize. We must make it much more efficient. We must deal firmly and decisively with pilferage and wastage and theft and the so evident corruption. We must firmly and decisively deal with it.
Following the removal of the requirement for parliamentary approval before privatization, Cabinet last month greenlit the privatization of 6 more parastatals, bringing the number of those earmarked for privatization to 17. In December, the High Court halted the privatization of 11 parastatals after the ODM party filed a petition challenging it. According to the party, privatization ought to have been decided in a referendum, as the parastatals set to be privatized are critical national resources with an estimated value of 200 billion shillings. Ruto maintains that the planned privatization is intended to expand the hospitality sector and promote foreign direct investment. He directed profit-making parastatals to reduce wastage and ensure their expenditure does not exceed revenue collected.
Do we need state corporations that are drained to the exchequer? They bring nothing. They just take away what we need for our roads, what we need for our water, what we need for electricity connection. I know some of you would be uncomfortable with that conversation, but that conversation somehow must take place.
Muriel Adhiambo, K24 TV.